What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. I will be reading out of the Facebook Love and Marriage Huntsville group. And honey, the people got to dragging Melody, honey, for her behavior on this last episode. And guess what? Miss Robinson is here for it, okay? I am. I'm here for them getting Melody together. I did not like her behavior. She irritated the shit out of me. I was annoyed. And I know some of y'all rolling your eyes and you sucking your teeth and you saying, but Miss Robinson, Melody can do no wrong. But Miss Robinson, Melody is perfect. But Miss Robinson, Melody this, Melody that, Melody, she was just trying to be positive. But Miss Robinson, no. Okay, I don't want to hear no excuses for her behavior. You are being paid, I should say, to do a job. You are to show up in the scene and quit all this bullshit. I felt like she was trying to produce the scene, and I'm talking about the scene with her and Tiffany, where Tiffany was, asking her questions about Kiki. I felt like that was Melody's moment to be transparent, there's that word, with Tiffany about Kiki and really say, Kiki is a good person. She's not a bad person because she went against Letitia. Letitia is not a good person like that. I mean, and I'm sure Melody probably didn't want to go in on Tisha because Tisha invited her out. But, all you could have said was, Kiki and I, have a wonderful friendship. Kiki is very loyal. Kiki had her own issues with Tisha. You need to stop focusing on family so much, Tiffany, especially since you was adopted. A lot of people, you guys, that are adopted, and I am no way trying to disrespect anybody that grew up in foster care, adoption, any of that. But I feel like some of you all, because I've been around some of you all, okay? Some of you all have unrealistic expectations on what a family should be. In a family, your family shouldn't be lying on you, sharing your personal business. That's what Letitia did, okay? When it came to Kiki's business and her problems, with her addiction to pills, she went and shared that with Melody and Martell. That wasn't her place. She didn't have to do all of that, but she went and did it. Okay, and we see all she do is take up for her big head ass husband. Okay, she's a woman that suffers from internalized misogyny. She will always be on the man's side. She will nuck if you buck. When it, comes to women, she will argue, fuss, and fight. We've seen her do that with her own cousin on this show. So all this loyalty that y'all think Kiki is supposed to have for Letitia and Letitia don't have it for her, y'all need to go on somewhere with that. Okay, you have a unrealistic expectation of a person because they are what? Family members with somebody. Family can do you the dirtiest. Okay, don't I know it? So no, when I look at Kiki, I don't see her as a bad person, as a backstabber. I look at her as a person that was out in the world trying to survive, trying to do the best she could do. She thought she could trust her cousin, and it came back. Her cousin is not to be trusted. Her cousin is a liar. Okay, Tisha and Marceau was down to that last reunion, and they was getting ready to tell us a whole bunch of bullshiggity about their marriage, just so they can look like the Will and Jada of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they are very far from that. Okay, but anything, they will say and do anything to look, more pristine than the Holts. They had a side chick in their marriage. They broke up. He had a baby on her. We heard what Tisha said to Melody. She said all that shit because she meant it. Okay, we heard her down to the reunion also say, put some respect on my marriage. I've been married for over 16 years plus. Okay, we know how Tisha looks at her marriage, right, up against, Melody and Martell's former marriage. She feels like she's winning. And what Melody did by bringing Kiki on board, okay, what Melody did was bust that heifer's balloon, honey. Okay, bust it. And was like, well, that ain't what your cousin has said. Your cousin has said that he was flirting with women. Because Tisha tried to make it look like it's damn near impossible for Marceau to ever step out on her ass. And either way, Tisha, he disrespects your ass like all throughout the Love and Marriage Huntsville seasons, honey. You pick what season you want to look at, okay? But every season, he has disrespected her, dishonored her. Okay, let me get off into the post because I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but we go get to it, Okay, so the post reads, how does Melody get away with not answering questions and talking about the sun, moon, and stars instead? However, she gets on interviews and in the confessional has so much to say and drops shady hints, which leads her followers to make assumptions about the cast. Destiny got fired for not being transparent, but Melody gets away with it. She shuts down when confronted with direct questions and becomes defensive. Instead of just saying, girl, I'm sorry, but this is what happened, she's become a non-factor on this show. Now, what I disagree with is she's not a non-factor on the show. She is a lead on the show. Okay, and that's why she can't afford, in my opinion, to act like this. I felt like Melody was putting on. Do not get in the damn comments. I know y'all are, okay, because some of y'all is hard-headed as hell, but y'all go get in there and defend her and have every excuse. I don't want to hear it. I was annoyed with her behavior. It was so unnecessary. That was your time, Melody, to stand up for Kiki. I feel like if Martell was in the damn scene, you would have said something. You would have argued. You would have said something. It just felt like, oh, we talking about Kiki. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to sit back and be passive aggressive. I'll be the producer and we'll, kind of see them go into it. No, say something. This is your friend, right, that you brought on the show. And Kiki was kind of already on the show. Her cousin, though, Letitia, didn't want her to be on the show the way she's on the show now. Okay, and shout out to Diana Rose because she did an interview with Kiki. And Kiki said what I've been saying all along. Tisha didn't really want Kiki on this show. She's not really responsible for Kiki getting the amount of camera time she has gotten on the show. It's Melody that's responsible for that. And I told you all that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. This was an opportunity, right, for Melody to lay it all out there. Well, no, Kiki had a story to tell about Letitia, and she wanted to come on the show and show and prove, okay, what I had been saying about Letitia, because I'm no liar, okay, because a lot of y'all bought into that narrative that, well, Melody's bitter. Well, Melody ain't got no man and she's just jealous she doesn't have Letitia's man. And some of y'all is just really like, ooh, child, just real special. Okay, I can't even think of the right words, honey. But look, you wrote the song and can't remember the damn words. But yeah, y'all are really special because a lot of y'all will be like, she just jealous of Letitia's marriage. Why the hell would she be jealous of a bitch that's being mistreated within her own marriage? Why? Okay? She already left one burning house. Well, Marceau, he don't got a side chick. Do he need to have a side chick with how badly he talks to Tisha, with how he don't invite Tisha out of town? The Holtz, when they used to travel, they would be out of town together. Marceau, he'd be, just taking solo trips. Okay, now we kind of see him a little bit more this season, spending a little bit of time with the family, but that's after she done begged him season after season to spend more time with the damn family. It really shouldn't have took all of that when you really love your wife. Like Dr. Francis said, Siri shouldn't have to remind your ass to do nothing with your wife. She's important. So that's why she should get your time, your love, and your attention, right? So we even had Dr. Francis, right, who has a degree, say that. So y'all quit with the, well, Melody's so jealous, you so jealous. Child, I do not want no big head ass Marceau in my life. I don't want some man ignoring my damn feelings, okay, not taking me out on dates, can't get up to say a few kind words about me. A man that went all the way to Africa without me and the kids, honey, I would have had a fit. So he's not a good man to me, because y'all know what would happen if I was to get with a Marceau type. I would be burning his food, fucking up his clothes with the laundry. Baby, do you want me to iron your shirt? Burn a damn shirt all up with the iron. Y'all know how I get down. So stop with the dumb shit. It's really dumb at this point to argue this narrative that people are jealous of Tisha's marriage. No. And I've told y'all many a times, I don't even want to be married, okay? I love companionship, okay? I'm a weekend girl, and I'll see your ass on the weekend, okay? Shout out to Atlantic Star, honey. Okay, let's get into it if we go get into it. Let me read, honey, these comments. Okay, because I know the people got a lot to say. But yeah, I didn't like that bullshit that Melody pulled. And just because I like Melody, that don't mean I'm not going to call her out when I feel she's wrong. I felt like that was the perfect time to say what you go say. Now, let me say something else. I know y'all rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth saying, Miss Robinson, you all over the place, honey. Miss Robinson is excited, honey, okay? She is excited to talk about this. Now, it's funny that they had mentioned Destiny within this post, because I watched the clip, right? I watched that clip with them at the spa, and it reminded me of Destiny. And I said, no, Melody would never give Destiny. She gave Destiny in that scene. Let me talk about some other shit. That way I ain't got to really say how I really feel. Like, we not gonna do that. And I was like, Melody girl, don't make me get lost on the line, honey. Okay? You sitting up here talking about the sun, the moon, and the damn stars and the trees. And yeah, it's so peaceful, I'm enjoying the girl, he's not paying your ass to be peaceful, okay? We need messy Mel on the line. We need Mel to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what we need. Okay, that is what we need. And Melody, you did not do that. Tiffany was looking at her like, oh, I'm just sitting up here talking to myself. Yeah, Tiffany, because you saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. Because what Tiffany is saying is stupid. It has nothing to do with her. Kiki coming on the show has nothing to do with her. Kiki coming on the show has nothing to do with Stormy. But yet her, Bugs Bunny looking ass, she got everything to say. I wouldn't trust Kiki if she was my cousin. If you do that to one person, if you do that to family, you'll do that to anybody. No. And Tisha ate all of that up, guys, because once again, what does the codependent want? Ding, ding, ding. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They want you to agree with all their bullshiggity. That way they don't have to be held accountable and responsible for their negative actions, right? It just fed right into it. If you go back and watch it, Tisha had a big smile on her face when Tiffany got to getting on Kiki. She was just smiling. She liked that somebody is on her side. She don't need nobody on her side. She needs to woman the hell up, stand up by yourself, not with your husband, not with your mama, okay, not with her nasty ass food truck, not with none of the pets that's at the house. And why y'all damn house so damn small? I was like, God damn, y'all got all this money And the damn dining room, I'm not trying to be funny, you guys. I'm not. I told y'all I never even paid attention to these people's houses until y'all start, going in, on the internet, on Beyonce's internet about their house. But I was like, God damn, it looked like they are in a townhome. It don't look like a house. It's not spacious. Ain't no way in hell, and I never understood this, ladies. Why are y'all married to men? Because I know a woman right now married in a small ass house with a man. Ain't no way in hell. We need a big house. If I'm living with a man, I need a big house. That way, if I turn around, okay, I got enough room to walk to the next room. That's what I need up in my life. It looked like if Tisha would have turned around, she would have bopped her head into the wall. MJ, the kids, the daughters look like Marceau all up in the face, honey. It looked like Tisha didn't have shit to do with them daughters. Okay, I thought your jeans was strong, Tisha. They looked like Marceau. They was Marceauing, honey, up at that table. MJ looked like Marceau. Shout out to Funky Doniva. He called Tisha Marceau's son light skin. That is a fool if I've ever met one. Let's get back. Miss Robinson all over the place. My damn pressure is all up. Damn you, Melody, okay? Did God really tell you to go? What happened to God said go? What happened to God said open your damn mouth? What happened to that? Okay, I would have been even here for that. But no, she just acting like we in nursery school. Well, the trees and the stars and I was like, Miss Girl. Because I know if Martell was in the damn scene, you would have went off. Oh, yeah, you would have went the hell off. And that's what we need. We need Melody to go off and explain some things, okay? Now, let's read what the people are saying. Let's get off into it. Damn, we 17 minutes in, still didn't get to the damn point, honey. I am on the black people time, honey. I just want to read the comments, though, honey, because I just know I'm not the only one that had a problem. But yeah, you was given destiny, Melody, and I hate that for you because I don't like to associate you with destiny. There's really nothing about you outside of what you did that gives me destiny. You're a go-getter, you're a hard worker, but you need to know when to open up your damn mouth. I don't want her to start acting like Giselle from Potomac, where you're not a castmate anymore and you're just sitting back producing. We don't need no more of that shit. And Giselle, yo monkey ass messed up the Ultimate Girls Trip, talking about your missing liquor bottle. That child, don't nobody want that liquor. Okay, I think they was drinking it though, Leah and Candace, towards the end. I did think that was funny, but girl, that was just so Giselle is so disgusting, you guys. But how did we get to Potomac? Let's get to the comments. So one person says, Melody isn't transparent. We watched her marriage blow up on TV. Another person says, Tiffany need to go. I know it's a reality show, but she definitely cannot act. Another person says, did you hear a slick comment she made last episode when Martell insisted on walking Mel out of the bar? He mentioned Mel being a whole mom to his 4 kids, and Tiffany said something of the effect of 5. I have rewinded till the cows came home, and I need another reason to be mad at her. Did she say 5? He ain't got no 5 kids. I know she ain't talking about coleslaw, baby. Now that would be low, Tiffany. Tiffany... Her gestational diabetic ass, her Golden Corral ass, her and Big Lou, they just there at this point, you know. And like I said, I'm here for Big Lou getting into it with Martell. I'm here for Tiffany, you know, saying what she has to say to Sheree. But this stuff with Kiki has nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody defended Mel. on this BS. The person said Tiffany wasn't there. The question wasn't about Mel's business. Mel answered Tiffany's question. Maybe it wasn't the answer she wanted, but no, it ain't. It had nothing to do with nothing. Okay? It had nothing to do with nothing. Another person says, I think she didn't come for the drama. Exactly. Once again, y'all, like, this is what I'm talking about. It's like y'all defend everything she does. You can't hold her accountable for anything. That I told y'all, that shit gets on my nerves because she was wrong for that. Okay, now if that was Martell that was trying to get up under her skin or trying to be nosy, I would have been all here with her for the lions, tigers, bears, the what was she talking about? The stars and the moon and the ambiance of the play. I would have been all here for it, but this is not Martell. This is messy Tiffany. Tiffany needs to be checked. Tiffany could have been redirected to stay in her own Golden Corral lane. Okay, she could have been, directed to. That's what I would have did. I would have gathered Tiffany's ass, and I would have been like, "Aren't you adopted? So what you know about family? Okay, do you have a?" Oh, it wouldn't have been no. Do you have? It would have been like, you have a unrealistic expectation on what family is, and you can't go around saying that, because in some instances that is true. What a person will do to your family, they will do to you. But this is the problem. Y'all are missing all the bad shit that Tisha has did, because Tisha cries victim. Okay? Mel brought my family on here to embarrass me and messed up my marriage. It Mel's fault. Everything is Mel's fault. And it ain't my fault. I didn't do nothing. Okay? All I do is cook for my kids. My name is on some of the businesses, but at the end of the day, my soul, he the one that run our household. Okay, that's what Tisha is on. Okay? But Tisha never takes any accountability or responsibility for her actions. So all of what Tiffany did, it just played into that. Another person says if she would have taken that bait, that would have been an issue too. Once again, y'all overly defending. Another person says, I'm not about to address anything that has already been addressed at the reunion. How can you move forward if we go back to the past? That had nothing to do with Tiffany. What's Tiffany's storyline other than being messy? Exactly. I'm here for that. Because whatever Kiki does to Tisha, that's on her. And you can't say what she did to Tisha she would do to you. That's you speaking it into existence. You on your Michael Jackson. You want to be starting something, okay? And you need to lay low, Tiffany. And your codependent ass better not get pregnant again. That is not what Dr. Francis told your monkey ass. Your ass don't listen though. Okay? Well, I watched all of that back, you guys. She sounded so horrible. I just hate alone time. Why, bitch? Because you can't be messy with people? Okay? I just hate alone time. I'm a people person. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, is when a person says that. Bitch, everybody likes people that are easy to get along with. Okay, that ain't nothing. Okay, shout out to Dollar Bill. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I hate when people say that. I'm such a people person. I just love people. Y'all will never hear that shit come out of my mouth. I like well-behaved people. Okay, if you are not a client of mine, I don't expect for you to act out. I don't. So, like, we all like people that are, but that whole codependent, and that could be another reason why she take it up for Tisha, because what she see in Tisha, she see in herself. Okay, Miss Codependent, she ain't got her own brain. But it look like Tiffany is running her household. She running Louis' big ass, okay? I don't care how much he weigh. Tiffany is running that household, okay? She is running that damn household. It's something about Tiffany that seemed like she like red velvet cake. I don't know why I'm getting that. Y'all know I be on my psychic shit, so I don't know. I can see her and Big Lou eat that shit too. But honey, that's just a topic, honey, for another day. Oh, another person says that was a great deflection. Why should she involve herself with the past? It happened. Nothing she can do now but move forward. Another person says Melody did the right thing by not falling for the BS. Y'all not holding her accountable. Y'all not. And I know some people will be like, well, you'll never hold her accountable. For a lot of reasons, you guys. I go up for some of the stuff that Melody does, but if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, if it's some shit that Melody does that I don't like, I'm calling it out. And this is one of those times. This is one of those times. I even rewound the scene, and what she said, it had nothing to do with nothing that was going on. You are being hired to do a job. Okay? You are on a reality show. You need to show up for the scene. Okay? And quit with the lions, tigers, and bears. I was like, bitch, what? Bitch, who? Let me rewind, or maybe I got it on the wrong channel. I was like, I forgot what I was watching. That's how I be knowing I'm watching a whole bunch of bullshiggity, because I'll forget what the hell I'm really watching. Nothing she said went along with that. That was that Destiny shit. That was that passive aggressive. I don't have nothing to add to the scene. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna make all these stupid ass faces. I was annoyed. I was pissed off. I know the millimeters are getting ready to unsubscribe, but it is what it is. I gotta call the girl out. Okay, I was annoyed. If you all were annoyed, put it in the comments. Put in the comments how you felt about Melody. Please don't do the, I understand why Melody. I really don't even want to see that. I know y'all gonna do it anyways, right? Because I know y'all ass. I know y'all messy ass. I know my people, honey. Okay, I love you anyway. Even though we have to agree to disagree on this, your girl was wrong. Melody did not show up to do her job. Okay, Mel, are we digmatized by the new guy? Melody was like, girl, I ain't giving y'all nothing. I'm just gonna be on my best behavior. Martell. If Martell was in there raising hell, Mel would have showed up. Mel would have acted out, okay? That girl be ready to go, okay, when it comes to Martell. But it just gave, and then the way they shot the scene is kind of weird, right? It was on some messy shit in a way, if I look at it, right? Because it was like, I don't know. I think Stormy ended up hearing what Kimmy had to say, and they saying my name, girl. Shit, everybody's saying your name. They also saying you old people, okay? And you ain't as rich as you say you is, okay? They saying that too, Miss Stormy. So, girl, get up out of here with all that. But Stormy is fake as hell. I'm not really featuring her. So another person making another stupid comment. If I was Mel, I would have did the same thing too. She was at the spa to relax. No, you're filming a reality show. You relax when you get your ass home. Okay, but right now we want you to be messy with the girls. We want you to say why Kiki was brought on here. Okay, why is Kiki cool? Like, you really could have stood up and advocated for her and had her back. Instead of, because if you don't have a person's back in the scene, what it looks like is, it just kind of looked like she's out there by herself. She's defending herself against her lying ass cousin, and I hope that somebody gets on Tisha for how she acted at that reunion. All that lying she did and performing with her husband about him liking a big booty pic, like, she is not held accountable and responsible for her actions. And that's why I'm so irritated with Kimmy. Kimmy is not Kimmy from season 2. Now it's like Kimmy, you know, she's had her bout with cancer, and now it's kind of like she's gonna play this whole, I don't know, this safe neutral role. I'm not feeling that. I want the whole truth and nothing but all of the truth. Okay, so help me Jesus. I want the truth out of Kimmy when it comes to Tisha. I want her to hold her accountable and responsible for her actions. And I feel like we're not gonna get that no more because of this cancer situation, you guys. And don't get me wrong, my heart goes out to Kimmy. She's doing a lot better. You guys know I really do wish Kimmy well, but like, show up. Like, what is you doing? Ugh. Okay, so let me read some more comments, you guys. Let Miss Robinson try to calm down. I was perturbed, very irritated with a lot of the people from the show, you guys. So, another person says, maybe she's trying to avoid conflict. Be quiet, Mel. Tiffany needs to shut up and trying to get some rest. Where do these people get off talking and constantly dibbling and dabbling? They put dribbling in everybody's business and affairs, both at home and at work. Oh, before I go, why Wanda on there in the past? And now Stormy's mom, girl, your damn sentences ain't even written the right way. Another person says she's proving a point that she can do what she wants because she's untouchable. Okay, they talk about Mel. Her and her fans think she is the show. I've seen it happen before, but the show went on without that type of person. I guess, honey. You got another person said they glad she didn't entertain Tiffany's messy behind. It's not about entertaining Tiffany. It's about redirecting Tiffany and advocating for Kiki. And she didn't do that. She showed up as a producer. She showed up rehearsed. I wasn't here for it. I would have told Tiffany, you need to mind your business. You don't know why Kiki came at Tisha the way that she did. That's all really she could have said. She didn't say shit. You know, and it's very important to say things in these scenes and hold people accountable and redirect them, you guys, because what'll happen is they'll go on and on with this bullshiggity. Okay, some more people, honey, is dragging Mel. Everybody ain't lying about Mel. When people get past Martell cheating on her, they still can't deny she's a messed up individual on her own. I told y'all she's going to change for the good after dealing with that narcissist, and for the worse. You're going to, just see behavior that's just like, whatever, very nonchalant, very like, it's whatever, and it's just hard for a lot of people to recover, after dealing with a narcissist. It really is. So another person says, Melody is the problem with the show. She knows that she could have, told Tiffany something as it pertains to her relationship with Kiki and why Kiki and Tisha were at odds, but she chose to say nothing. Mel uses you and then moves on to the next. She is in her piece at Tisha's Girls' Day. She is the one that suggests everyone go and join the conversation. She is messy. She says everything without saying nothing. She is the connect. Every season she has a new guard dog, and when she is done, she kicks them out. And they end up seeing they are the new Tisha, Destiny, and Stormy. Kiki will be on that same boat soon with the other victims of Hurricane Mel. Not Hurricane Mel. I don't think she uses them. I think she sees that they are they are not of any use, okay, and she's done, okay, and as far as Destiny, she backstabbed that girl. She did. She was telling Martell Melody's business. I don't like people that ride the fence. Like, you do need to choose a person, you know, after a divorce. You do. You can't be over here and then as soon as you go over there, you running back. I don't like people like that. Like, I have cut a person off that did that to me in the past. I don't like that. Could she be cordial with Martell? Yeah, but she know that Martell ain't no damn good. These women kill me. Same thing with Stormy. They see he ain't no damn good, but will go over there and hang with him. And what did Stormy just say on this new interview? Martell invited Courtney. So it was real. No, girl, no. Because you could have put that cootie cat on that man and said, we not going to hang out with this hook-headed ass, cheating ass nigga. We ain't going to do that. Okay, you could have did that, but you didn't hear from Mel. You wanted to get under her skin. You wanted to play these passive-aggressive games. Then get your ass on the camera acting like you this damn perpetual victim. I'm not here for it. You got your mammy fighting your battles. Girl, you are a Letitia Scott, okay? Except I really do feel like you the owner, honey, of Canvas Beauty. Okay, Tisha don't look like she owns shit. It just look like Marceau done used her good name up and he making all the moves, honey, telling her what to do. And she really thinks she doing something over there. Okay, girl, bye. That man done kicked you out of your office, okay? He put the new employee up in your office, girl. Child, why is these people, honey, this one lady is dragging the mothers on this show. The lady says, the women are on this show are all bitter and jealous women. She's talking about the mothers, mad that their daughters don't compare or have the strength Mel has to achieve her dreams and leave a raggedy ass marriage. Wanda was crying on YouTube about people not liking her daughter as they do Mel. Mama hold a drunk. I told y'all, a lot of people think that the heifer be drinking that Coke 45, honey, that could barely raise her kids, and Mel is doing the dang on thing with her 4. Mama's still mad for no legitimate reason. How is she mad that Mel said the baby was spoiled? They all need to sit down somewhere and mind their business. What I will say to that is, I heard Miss Betty say on her Carlos King interview, because she kind of popped in on Stormy's interview, and she has said, I just felt like Mel was just trying to agree with me. I could just tell when people just trying to agree, with me. I had mentioned that my grandbaby was spoiled and she said it too, and I didn't like that. Bitch, you just want to be mad, okay? Your ass is bitter and unhappy in your life. You just want to be mad. You have been dragging Melody before your daughter even got on the show. You are an obsessed fan at this point, honey, okay? Child, if I was Melody, I would not have nothing to do with Miss Betty Steele. Okay, she's an old hater. Okay, she is an old hater that look like Freddy Krueger. Okay, so another person makes a post and says, taking Miss Wanda off the show was a bad move. She was hilarious in her own right, and I enjoyed watching her. # argue with yourself. I kind of miss Miss Wanda a little bit. I do. I like Miss Wanda better than Miss Betty. Miss Betty just look like she's mad for no reason. I feel like your daughter, she's not even like on the cast like that. She just kind of joined the cast. And Tisha at least been on the show since it's, since we were first introduced to the show. Tisha been on the show, so you could kind of get with Miss Wanda and some of the things she was saying. Yeah, she would fight Tisha's battles, but you could kind of get with her saying little stuff here and there. With Miss Betty, what's her reason? She just looking for camera time, okay? All right, you guys, let me read another post. One person says, I'm nearly never on Tiffany's side, but I'm always on the side of right. Kiki should have been a family cousin to Tisha first and a friend to Mel second. Let me interrupt that though, because it was Melody that helped Kiki share her story on the show. Whenever Kiki filmed with Tisha, if you noticed the first couple of seasons, she was in the background. Tisha is in a competition with Kiki. She don't want Kiki to shine the way that she's shining. Even in her Carlos King interview, if you go back and watch it, she said something along the lines of, well, I'm happy, you know, she's finally getting to do all the things that she's wanted to do. And to me, he like asked her a question about like, how do you feel with her being on the show? And, you know, she should have been like, well, you know, I'm happy, you know, that she's on the show. You know, she's always wanted this. To me, she didn't say what she said the right way. She came off like, well, she getting what she want now and she happy now. She should be happy she on the show. And I was like, oh, ain't nothing but a hater. I could hear the hate. I could hear the competitiveness in Tisha. And that's another thing about codependence. Very competitive, especially with other women. They love competing where they don't compare with other women. Why do you think she came and come for male the way that she do? It's that hate. It's that hate that motivates her. And some people are like that. That's how you know people are devilish. They're motivated off of hate. They don't do stuff out of love. They'll do some nice stuff for a man because that's all the love they care about. But other women, they see them as competitors. Let's go on to read this person's post. She knows Tiffany is right. Otherwise, she shouldn't have had to issue an apology and promise for better behavior to Tisha. I don't think Kiki genuinely learned her lesson because she's still trying to defend the actions. And alongside that, she felt a way towards Kimmy for relaying the story to Tisha. That's where Kimmy went wrong. Kimmy should have been neutral. Okay? Kimmy should have been neutral because Kimmy was not doing all this caping for Tisha seasons 1 and 2. Well, maybe season 1, but season 2 and 3, it don't seem like it. That's telling, and I hope Tisha can forgive, but is careful about letting Kiki get all the way in. Tisha is no victim at all. She's not one. And let me also mention this. Y'all do know that that's why Kimmy and Tisha had issues, because Tisha had an issue with Mel and Kimmy still being cool, but Tisha is like a child. That's why Carlos inadvertently called her immature at the reunion when he was talking to Kimmy on the reunion, not last reunion, the one before that one. And he was like, do you feel like Tisha is, you know, too immature, you know, to have a relationship with you? I'm paraphrasing. He asked her something like that. And Kimmy said, I'm not going to say immature, but if y'all go back and watch it, Carlos was trying to put that in there because that's what he feels about Tisha's character. Okay, when you're dealing with these codependents, these people love like babying these codependents, walking on eggshells when they talk about them because every little fucking thing hurts their feelings, but yet they like to be Billy Badass and say all this shit. You remember what she said to Mel? You still had the baby with Martell and he was cheating on you. And see, she had all the energy in the world. Just go back and watch when she said all that to Mel. But yeah, she's very immature. It's like you're dealing with, that's why that bitch was up there and felt comfortable with doing that damn puppet show. She know that that's what she liked to do in her spare time, play with them puppets. But the irony of that is she is a puppet when it comes to her husband. She do everything that man tell her to do. Okay? That's why their relationship, it works. So y'all quit defending people that have these relationships and marriages like Marceau and Tisha. Anybody could be in some shit like that, where the man is telling you what to do, how to feel. That's not no marriage. That's not a partnership. You are that man's puppet. Okay? Well, I allow him to lead. Yeah, you allow him to lead, and what else? Okay? What else? You don't get to have no opinions or say so about anything. You're a slave in your marriage. It's the truth. So this other person makes a comment and says, Tisha's issue with Kiki came way before the Christmas party that Mel had. And truthfully, she didn't say much. She's talking about Kiki, but Tisha suspected some foul stuff with Marceau. Their issues was deeper than that. So I get where Kiki and Tiffany didn't know. I get where Kiki said to Tiffany, you don't know enough about the situation to be so judgmental. Exactly. And the only reason why Tisha was so upset about what Kiki said was because Kimmy ran back and said that Kiki was saying stuff about Tisha's relationship with Marceau, which she wasn't even honest about, you guys, at the reunion. Y'all not hanging on to that. Okay? And she don't owe Tisha all this loyalty. Tisha was the one that told Marceau, that told Mel and Hook-Headed about Kiki's addiction. He actually blackmailed her on camera. Say it. I'll put all your stuff out there. Say it. And Kiki got dirt on them. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay? What goes around comes around. What you do, it comes back to you. That's why Kiki did what she did at the reunion. She told the truth. And the truth needs no proof. How you doing? And Tisha and Marceau got upset because they want everybody to see their marriage in this, in this perfect Romeo and Juliet kind of way. And Miss Robinson see right through the cracks, honey. Okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about this, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.